Yeah, he's second. Second.
You were officially live
We are live. Okay, everybody. Thank you so very much. We are about to call to order the Children's Services Council of Leon Nominating Committee meeting. Today is Monday, September 12th, and the time is now 4:06 p.m. So I'm going to call the meeting to order, and I'm going to ask Ms. Clay to please call the roll for us.
Ms. Connor.
Present.
Dr. Glenn.
Here.
Mr. Mitchell.
Here.
Commissioner Cummings.
Here.
Mr. O'Brien. You got a quorum.
All right, thank you so very much. All right, I would like for everybody to please look at the agenda, and I would like to get a motion for someone to please approve the agenda.
I will move the agenda.
All right.
Second.
All right, well, I heard Mr. Mitchell and Ms. Connors as second, and the agenda is now approved. Thank you all so very much. We are now at the point in our agenda where it is open for public comment. Ms. Clay, do we have any public comments?
There is no public comment.
No public comments. All right, so let's move forward. All right, so it is now time for us to review the council's officers that will be expiring on September 30th in a couple of days. Currently, right now, I am serving as chair, Xandra Glenn, as a community member. Our vice chair is Mr. Terrence Watts, and our treasurer is Mr. Paul Mitchell, who is also a community member. So that is where we are. I would like to ask if the committee members would like to make any recommendations for any new nominations for any of the positions.
For new nominations?
Or
just
just
speak on?
Or speak on it, right, absolutely.
Okay, Madam, am I recognized?
You are definitely recognized, Ms. Cummings, yes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I recommend that since our chair and vice chair recently took their positions, and our treasurer is doing such a great job, I recommend that we recommend to the full council that we maintain the three positions that are coming up for expiration in September.
All right, so thank you very much for your recommendation. Any other discussion along those lines?
say the same.
You're gonna say, I'm just gonna say the same thing. Ms. Mitchell, since you are on this as a potential nominee, how do you feel?
I feel great.
You feel great?
And I thank you
Okay.
for the confidence, yes.
Okay, so you're comfortable with that?
Yes.
I am also comfortable remaining in my position as chair, and I'm hoping that Mr. Watts is comfortable, so, okay, great. Then I would like to
Entertain a motion.
entertain a motion. Thank you for telling me what to do. Okay, all right, he has actually made the motion. Do we have a second?
I'll say.
Okay, thank you, Carmen. No pressure. I know, I looked right at you. All right. So we do have a motion, and we have a second to recommend to the committee that the current officers remain in their positions moving forward. Okay. It is now time for public comment. Do we have anybody for public comments? Okay, no public comments. Okay. Thank you all so very much. Let us, will you please call the roll for a vote, Ms. Clay?
Ms. Connor.
I'm saying
Yes or no?
Oh, yeah. Dr. Glenn.
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell.
Yes.
Commissioner Cummings.
Yes.
All right, the motion is passed, so we will make the recommendation to the council that these positions stay as they are stated on our agenda. Thank you very much. All right, our next agenda item is, I think we've already done all of that. So the next meeting date?
Will
Have a
be
meeting
as
date?
needed, we don't
Okay.
need one at this
Oh,
point.
okay.
I do anticipate that, so we do have 2 seats that will be expiring in March of 2023.
Okay,
I believe Mr. Mitchell has indicated that when that application portal opens, we are already in communication with Leon County, that he will be applying for reappointment.
okay,
So it is Mr. Mitchell's seat and Ms. Connor's seat
okay,
that are up for reappointment.
okay.
The portal is open. All current council members can apply, reapply, or the general public can apply. The Leon County will make that recommendation to fill those 2 seats.
Okay.
I can't imagine that we won't get a reappointment, but
Okay,
I won't say that for sure.
okay.
And then it will go from there.
The reappointment goes back to the governor's office? How does that work?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
It does the exact same way.
Okay.
For Ms. Connor and I, next year, it goes to the Board of County Commissioners.
Okay.
Board of County Commissioners has to nominate.
Okay.
They send to the governor at least 3 names per
Position.
open position. So it would be 6 in this case, as opposed to the 15 from
Right.
before.
Okay,
And when we the governor will make that appointment.
Okay.
It is, I think, important for me to note that until those appointments are made, you will be serving in your positions unless something precludes you from doing that. But I don't expect that we will have to wait.
Okay.
Too long.
Okay.
to have-
Yeah, and if you think that from history, again, I don't want to predict
Yeah.
the outcome of an election, but if a new governor came in, it would be a little bit crazy.
Okay.
If it just, and that is not a slight on
Sure.
any
Candidates.
candidate, it's recognizing that it's a new administration.
Absolutely, that's understandable. Okay,
So would not expect any action
Okay.
until after November.
okay,
So and that is all done outside of the council. So the
Okay.
council doesn't
We
approve,
don't
the
know.
council
Nothing to
doesn't,
do with it.
exactly,
Okay. All
doesn't
right.
do any of that.
Okay.
So I don't expect we'll need another nominating committee meeting
okay,
until we get to next year, September, or unless we have a resignation that
Prior
is
to that.
premature and we need to go through that process to get the
Okay.
reappointment done.
so we are expecting communication from our staff when it is appropriate for us to have another nominations committee meeting.
Absolutely.
Perfect, okay, thank you very much. So with that, since we don't have a date yet, we do not have an agenda for the next meeting because we don't know yet. So we are at the point in the agenda where we're open for our member comments. Do I have any comments? Ms. Cummings, I'll start with you. No comments?
Nope.
Mr. Mitchell? No comments, all right, so no committee member comments at this time. It is now 4:12 and our meeting is now adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you.